Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Roxy. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today is going to be my first paycheck stuffing video slash 2021 money goals. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing my budget journey, and I would really appreciate it if y'all watched because I would like to see how far I come. So anyways, and also so I can see where all my money is going. So let's just jump right in. So this is the notebook I'm going to be using this year for 2021. It's just a regular notebook. It's not a planner. I wanted to try the Erin Condren, but honestly, that's just not in the budget this year. So I got this notebook from Target. It was around $6 or $7, and it works great. I just design my own layouts and my own saving goals, and it works great. So let's just hop right in. So my first money goal for this year is to save my $1,000 emergency fund. I have been doing the cash envelope system for a while now, but I never made a $1,000 emergency fund. Don't know why. Don't ask me. I'm a slow learner. So yeah, that is what we're doing because I've had incidents where I keep having like little emergencies and I had to keep drawing it from other envelopes, and I was like, girl, that's just like not working. So this 2021, saving for my $1,000 emergency fund. Next goal is to save my baby fund, which I put $1,500, but I changed it to $1,200, which I should probably change now. We'll just... Okay, sorry. I do want to save $1,200 for our baby fund. We are having a baby in March/April. It's coming on the last day of March, so it's probably going to be an April baby, but we just want to have some money set aside. That way when she comes, if we need diapers, toys, food, I don't know, a bed if we don't get it, any unexpected medical bills coming up, anything like that, we want it to come out of this. And I want to save $1,200 first. I did have $1,500, but honestly, I did think that was a little too much, and my mom was like, why are you saving that much? Because a bunch of people are going to give you stuff, things like that. So I just dialed it down to $1,200, and if we don't use it, we'll save it for when they get older and they want to do sports and things like that. But after we get $1,200, we will keep adding, but it just won't be as intense. It'll be like maybe $20 a month, $50 a month, things like that. So our next goal is to pay off our truck. Now, we did a stupid thing. Long story short, guys, we leased a truck. I know, bad idea. I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's done. Like, we leased it. So in 2 years, what we want to do is my husband wants to keep the truck because he says it is his baby. So when we go to the dealership in 2 years, we want to just go ahead and pay it off. I already called the lady. She said it's going to be around $26,000. So that's how much we have to save in order to not be in debt in 2 years. So yeah, and if you don't want the truck after 2 years, we'll have this money so he can buy another truck for his job. That way we're not in debt again. So either way, that is our debt that we are trying to pay off. Now, my saving goals, this one I wouldn't really count. I just put this on here. That way I can save for my $1,000 emergency fund, which is right here. I just put it right here as the 46-week saving challenge because that's how many lines I had. So I just did 46 weeks, and honestly, I only need $1,000, and that comes out to $1,081. So that one doesn't really count, but I just put that there because I need to save for my $1,000 emergency fund. And this is what I already have saved because I was trying to give myself a head start in December. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Now, this one is a savings challenge that I am going to be doing this year. It's called Round Out Your Bank Challenge. So I heard this from a YouTuber. Basically what it is you're trying to round out your bank to your nearest zero. So if you have $232.76 in your bank, you would take out $2.76 and transfer it into a savings account. That way your bank's at an even 230. If you have $25.50 in your bank, you're going to take out $5.50 and put it into a savings account. That way your bank's at an even zero of $20, if that makes sense. I've been doing this for about 2 months, and I already saved $200, which I'm just going to put towards this truck. Which I want to show you my truck fund before we start, because we're not adding to it today, but I just want to show you guys. This is going to be our car payoff thing / our debt payoff. So I already got 2 colored. Each square is $100. Once I get all these filled, I will have $26,000. And from that round out challenge, I already have $200. So that round out challenge is like really easy. But yeah, every time I made a purchase, we are cash spenders, but we do have little emergencies coming up to where I'm out and about, and I don't have cash, or I didn't bring the cash from my envelope, so I use my card, I round it out, and then I add the money back in the bank. But that's how I got $200 towards his truck, which I'm super excited for all of these to be filled. So then my next goal is just to save all my change this year. Once all my changes saved, we are putting it towards his truck. We're trying to put every little penny that we can. We are a low income household, so we can't put as much into savings as we can. So we're just trying to put all of our extra money into savings, or do little saving goals that will help us save for this truck. So yeah, that is my 2021 money goals. Now let's just jump right into my paycheck stuffing video. I did already stuff our paycheck yesterday because his paycheck was a little late and he kind of needed money right now, which I thought was fine, because when I stuffed it, I really didn't stuff a lot of envelopes. So I'm just going to walk through what I did with the paycheck. That way I know where the money goes and you guys can get an idea of where the money can go. So anyways, we were supposed to get paid on the 1st, but we got paid on the 4th, which is fine. No bills were coming out. And honestly, if we do get paid late, we take it out of our baby fund, which we already have $1,000 for, but we pay it back just in case we get paid late. I guess it's called being a month ahead on your bills, but that's not what I want. That's why I'm saving for a $1,000 emergency fund. That way that don't happen. So rent was due on the 1st, but since we didn't get paid till the 4th, we didn't have the money. So what I did was I took money that we saved last month, which we saved about $300, and then I took, I think, like 500 something from the baby account, and I paid our rent with it. So this paycheck that we got, I budgeted $600 for, but we got $715, which was really nice. So yeah, now what I did with that was, oh, by the way, our rent is $700, but I pay my phone bill at the end of the rent too, because the phone bill goes to my mom, which is $70. So technically I just call our rent $770. So yeah, so I budgeted $600. This is our monthly layout, and then we actually got $615. And then this is our, oh, and then right here on this page we have our sinking funds, which are just things we're saving for in the future. Now I am in this video going to dial it down a notch, because honestly, I am a stressed person right now. Like, I feel very all over the place, and I kind of want to fix that. So what my mom thinks is a good idea, and what my husband thinks is a good idea, and what I think is a good idea, is I'm still going to do the envelope system because I really like that system, but we're just going to dial it down a notch, like dial down the envelopes. So we are not going to be stuffing vacation for a while. Like, honestly, we're not going anywhere. We have a baby on the way, so I'm just going to take that out. So we don't have a vacation envelope anymore, and I already took it out of my cash envelopes. Now we do have a baby savings envelope. I do want to keep that because we have $370 in there as of now when I took out the rent, but we'll talk about that next. And then we have the truck payoff envelope, which has $0 in it, but I do have money in the bank, but we're starting with 0 in his envelope. And then I have a home decor envelope. I do want to keep this because I really do want to work on my house. My house is really boring, and I think that's one of the reasons why I'm stressed. Like, it's just not a comfortable house to live in. We live in kind of like a 1-bedroom studio type deal, and we just got a couch. And I'm happy because the couch we paid for in cash, but we don't have a TV, we don't have a coffee table, we don't have a rug. Like, it's just not very homey in here. So I want to keep this and try to get a table, TV, and rug as soon as possible. So yeah. And then I have my emergency envelope, but I'm going to scribble this out because I really don't need an envelope for this because, sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been out of breath lately. It's called being pregnant. We really don't need emergency envelope because honestly, when I get my $1,000, I'm just going to put it straight into the bank. So, because that will be our emergency fund. And I keep it in this. That way I don't touch it. Which I already have like $295 in here, which I'm super excited because, I mean, it's not close to 1,000, but I mean, I had a jump head start in December. So, yeah. So, basically, the main envelopes we're working on is baby savings, truck payoff, home decor, oh, and then Nova, which is his car that he's working on with my dad. The car is pretty much like, I call it junk, he calls it like a money maker, but it needs a lot of work done. And I don't mind stuffing this envelope because that's a project that my husband wants to do, so that is something we are saving for. Now, I made all this in December, and then things got changed when I was starting to feel overwhelmed, so that's why I'm changing it on camera. So, these cash envelopes are like our daily spending envelopes. Now, this might sound weird, but we're not going to have a spending envelope for me, and we're not going to have a spending envelope for my husband, but we are going to have an envelope for spending, which is just going to be the both of our envelopes. So, I just marked out his letter for his name. We're not going to have a gas envelope anymore. We're not having a household envelope anymore. We're not having a grocery envelope anymore. And we're not having a miscellaneous envelope anymore. We will have a deposit envelope just because there are times where I'm using my card and I need to go home, take the money out of our spending envelope and just put it in the deposit envelope that I remember it goes into the bank. So, spending is for anything we need like gas, grocery, household items, anything like that. I'm just dialing down to spending because honestly this was just too much to work with, and I think that's just what works for us. So the only envelopes we have are baby savings, truck payoff, home decor, Nova, and our spending envelope, and then of course our deposit envelope. So yeah. Whew, sorry, that was a lot. Anyways, so where did our paycheck go? Our first paycheck, I budgeted $600, as I said, and then we got $715. Now, in the bank, I put a bank section, which that way I know where all my money is going. So, our first checking account we have is for bills. I did not put any money for bills through this check. So far our checking account for bills has a total of $0 still. Because I did zero at our bank this 2021 because I'm starting fresh. But we still have no money in there for bills, which is fine because we don't have any bills being taken out right now. But then in our checking account too, which is our kind of like our sinking funds account, I put a total of $460 in there from the check. I did that because I wanted to pay back our baby fund that we took out for rent. That way we wouldn't be in the bank $300 and some odd dollars when we saved up a bunch of money for that. So I paid ourselves back most of the money. I put $460 in there, which brings us a total to $825 in the bank for our baby savings fund. We did have $1,000, but things changed to where we had to pull money out of the envelope, but it's okay because fresh start 2021, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we do have a total of $825 in the bank for our baby. And then for our savings account, this savings account is for his truck, his paying off truck. We have a total of $220.26 in the bank, which all came from the Round Out Your Bank Challenge. So we saved an extra total of $220.26 for his truck last month. So, but we didn't add any money from the check from that. We only added $460 from our check, which brought us to have money left over, which we had $250 left over. That one is just like a $1 bill I found in my wallet that I just added. So I gave $200 for us to spend for the week, which I put in this envelope already, which is just called our spending envelope, which dials it down to groceries, gas, household items, whatever we need, we'll put it in here. If we have leftover money next paycheck, I'm still going to keep the leftover money in here because honestly, I don't know how our weeks go. My husband has a job where he might need more gas than other weeks and things like that, and things pop up. So, this week we might not need groceries, but the next week we might need a bunch of groceries. So, every time there's leftover money in here, I'm just going to keep it and just keep stacking it. And I think that will help us. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. So, I stuck $200 in this envelope, and this is our spending envelope. And then we had a leftover of $50, which I just put 51 because I found a dollar bill in my wallet. So, and what I did was I went on ahead and added that to my emergency fund. That way I could still add to savings without going bananas. So for this paycheck, I added, I think I added the 31 and then I added the 20, which equaled to $51. So I did add $51 into my emergency fund, which is really nice because I'm super excited. So yeah, I have about $295 in there. And we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So that is where our paycheck went this week. It went to, we paid back our baby account, $460 since we borrowed money for rent because our check did come late. And then I put $200 aside for spending. And then I put $51 into our emergency fund. Now, the new stimulus check, I haven't got mine. But when we do get it, I will make a video on that because honestly, I don't know where that's going to go. I don't know if it's going to go to my emergency fund or my baby fund just to knock that out of the ball. I don't know. We'll see. But if you want to know where it goes, just stay tuned for that video. But yeah, that was my first paycheck of 2021 video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but honestly, my life is a little stressed, but I'm trying to keep it down at a low. I'm trying to think positive. Money is not a race. So if I don't even get my emergency fund or my baby fund until like 3 or 4 months, that's fine as long as I'm saving because pennies not perfection. So, and that's also a YouTuber. Y'all should go check her out. She's really good. So anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and tell me your money goals and where you're at with your finances, because it might give me some ideas. But yeah, thank you for watching and bye.